Good afternoon. 1:09 p.m. here in Kansas. We just passed through Kansas City just a few moments ago. We're on I-35 southbound here. We're heading out to Flagstaff, Arizona. And basically we are retracing our steps from our load coming from California to Missouri. We picked up a John Deere 544P wheel loader without a bucket. We're taking that out to Flagstaff, Arizona. We picked this up at Davenport, Iowa. Hey, Sister Lynn, how are you doing, my friend? God bless you. Hope he's keeping you safe and well. All right, so we stopped. We left Walcott, Iowa this morning. We're making our way to South Hutchinson, Kansas today. It's roughly about 200 miles out there, to there. So we stopped here in Kearney, Missouri. We did a little bit of shopping at the Constantino Price Chopper, which is like right on the other side of the highway. You know, go out to the road, make a left, underneath the highway. It's off to the in the little shopping center right up to the right. I had shopped there before about a year ago. You know, just basically just walked right over there. Had good service then. And today, walked over there, did a little bit of shopping as well. And had excellent service. Well, let me get through this way station here real quick, and then I'll continue with this story here. But I gotta say, if you're ever in Kearney, Missouri, you go to the Constantino Price Chopper. You need groceries on the road, that's the place to go. Excellent service. And I'll tell you in a moment here. We have the open way station here. We are on permits. The way station said it was open, so we're going to get in here. We have a Kansas annual permit if we need it. I mean, but since we are only tall, not wide, we really don't need it, but you know, we will see. All right, so stop before we get on the scale. My drive axles. We don't have any instruction to just keep driving, so we're going to stop. Light is still green. They didn't say anything over the intercom there. no light change to you got to stop. So we're good to go. So I-35 south here of Kansas City. Okay, so like I said, about 320 miles from the start of my day to Kearney, Missouri. I did a little bit of shopping because of my dinner date, video dinner date with my wife. I had to pick up a few ingredients and also a few ingredients for a couple other meals. And like I said, I've been to this Price Chopper, Cosentino's Price Chopper before, and I had a good experience last year. So I figured it's right. It's a short walk right over there. Grab a few things. I mean, it's a good store. They have good quality from what I judge to be good quality. And you know, I had good service the last time for what it was. I mean, I really didn't talk to anybody the last time, but this time, you know, I walked in, I, you know, did a little bit of, got a few vegetables, walked back all the way to the back to the meat counter, you know, and two of the staff there, you know, working in the meat department, were there chit-chatting, and I said, excuse me, you know, where can I find a corned beef? Well, the guy had one in his hand. He says, well, I got this one right here, sir. And I said, well, this might be a little bit too big. You have one more that's like 2 pounds, you know, for an Instapot? He says, yeah, sure, come over here. Led me right to it. He dug through the selection, found me one that would fit. Very professional, very courteous. Found me exactly what I want. Said, do you need anything else to help you with? No, sir, thank you very much. Excellent service, which is the #1 thing I want from any business. Good customer service. You know, I did a little more shopping, got a few other things. Harassed a couple of the other customers in there, you know, make everybody smile and laugh a little bit. Like I said, I could have gotten to this Walmart here, done my shopping there, but I like that Price Chopper more than I do Walmart. So, you know, went up and got in line, you know, to do my checkout. And this lady, you know, behind me had some sausages, a pie, a little bit of ice cream, and like 1 or 2 other items. And I told the lady who was doing the checkout, hey, I'm gonna, you know, keep it quiet. I'm gonna pay for her you know, groceries before she even realizes what I'm doing. And without batting an eye, she said, yes, sir, scanned all the lady's products, you know, and gave me the bill. You know, the thing they move in and out. Now, the customer that I just, you know, it was only like $25, $30. It wasn't that much. She said, thank you. Why would you do something like that? I said, that's me just spreading God's love that gets given to me every day. So, you know, that's what I do. You know, I don't get a chance to go to church, to go to mass like I want to, because I'm on the road constantly working towards me and my wife's future. So that's the way I tithe. That's the way I give back. That's the way I spread love and joy and civility and courtesy and decency and honor and, you know, just being a good moral person. Now this lady made, you know, she was about 70 years old, I would estimate. She probably did not need the charity, quote unquote, but I didn't see it as charity. It was just me doing a good Christian act. That's all. I actually thought she might break down and cry because somebody did that for me. It's like, no, it's just me doing what God impels me to do. So, got that done. And then, walk back to the truck, and everything in the truck. Got me a cup of ice for my drink. That was about 15 minutes later down the road. I got through Kansas City for the most part. And I said, I forgot to do a couple of things. Because I got such good customer service, and this is another thing that I will always do. When I get good customer service, I will tell a manager that I got something. So I called the manager up, talked to her for a little bit, saying, hey, your gentleman in the back of the meat department, excellent customer service, friendly, professional, helpful, no attitude problems. Made sure I was taken care of properly. And the lady up front at the cash register. And I said, those two people need recognition and a raise. And I gave them the description. I don't remember their names, which I should remember their names, but I did not. They're wearing name tags. But, went in, told the manager, hey, these people are great. This is why I like coming to your store. And he said, thank you very much. And, we are grateful for that. Thank you very much. I said, no problem. And I told her, when I see good customer service, I make sure that the manager knows that. That positive reinforcement to me is everything, If you positively reinforce people, just like negative reinforcing them. Yes, sir, we're on the road again. On our way out to Flagstaff. We are currently in Kansas on I-35. Next stop, Emporia, Kansas on US 50, exit 127A. And we're heading out to South Hutchinson, Kansas for the weekend. Like I said, positive reinforcement of an employee, they don't think they deserve it. I give it because I benefit. Next time I stop in Kearney, Missouri, I'm getting that good customer service again because the employees are going to know that at least one customer appreciates what they do. That really isn't that bad. I mean, there's a lot worse. Mr. Katniss, Roy and Becky, and somebody else I can't see. Let's get away from this guy over here. Get around him safely. Alright, so we are going to be getting onto US 50 in Kansas, and then 56, or 54, sorry, US 54. That'll take us down to Liberal, Kansas on Monday. And then through Oklahoma, Stratford, Dalhart, Texas, into New Mexico at Tucumcari. We're going to get on I-40, take that straight out to Flagstaff. Not a problem. We are going to probably get to, on Monday evening, I will probably be in Gallup. Yeah, I think I'll be stopping in Gallup, New Mexico. Over near the border with Arizona. And then Tuesday morning, we'll make a delivery there in Flagstaff. So we are doing pretty good. Unfortunately, there is no way I could get to Flagstaff with the amount of time that I have on my clock. I got 22 hours and 52 minutes on duty time. So with the amount of distance I got to cover, I will have to do a 34-hour reset before I get to Flagstaff, and I'm not going to do that on Monday. You know, that doesn't make any sense. You know, I'll do it on Sunday when they're not open. I'm not going to interfere with the week. You know, so you know, we're just going to take that time off Monday morning, about 600 miles Monday, and then roll on from there into Flagstaff. But we got some more carrots, celery, some more yellow onion, tortillas, like a small can of corned beef, and for lunch I bought a whole rack of smoked ribs. Not the best, but not too bad otherwise. I mean, a little bit tough on the bark, but Maury, how you doing? And sorry anybody else I missed. On the phone camera it's too dark and too small, and I got to pay attention to the road here, if y'all know what I mean. So we have done 383.4 miles so far. We got 73 miles to Emporia. And then to the Loves there in South Hutchinson, Kansas, is another 105 miles after that. We're going to stay at that Loves for all the rest of tonight, all day tomorrow, and then we'll leave after we make sure we complete our time there in our 34-hour reset. But we can leave fairly early in the morning on Monday. Let's see, we've got an hour, just about an hour to Emporia. We're going to check our load, do a quick bathroom break. Pardon me. And then it's about an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes to Emporia. So it's 1:30, so 2:30 we get to Emporia. Just about 3:30. Well, sorry, no, just about 4 o'clock. Let's see, 2:30, hour and a half, 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock we'll get to South Hutchinson, and we're going to find a place to park for the night. Get a good parking spot. We'll settle in for all of Sunday. Like I said, Monday we should be able to get the rest of Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, all the way to the west side of New Mexico. That should not be a problem. And then, like I said, Tuesday, we'll make that last 200 miles, 100-something miles, on over to Flagstaff, get delivered, and hopefully I will have a new load waiting for me to pick up Tuesday afternoon. Even better, Tuesday midday. But other than that, we are doing good. like I said, I went to the grocery store. You know, it said get the ingredients for me and my wife's video dinner date, which is tonight. We're going to do a creamy chicken soup, chicken stew. We were going to do barbecue chicken, but my wife this morning said she wanted to do, you know, chicken stew, chicken soup. So we figured out what kind of recipe we're going to do. So she's going to cook at home. I'm going to cook in the truck. We're going to do it on video, and we're going to enjoy being together, seeing each other, talking, doing the same kind of thing. It makes the miles in between us a little bit less, which is, you know, definitely something we're going to do. So chicken, corn, celery, onion, carrot, potatoes, chicken stock, salt, pepper, garlic, some Italian seasoning, herb blend, you know, milk or cream, olive oil, maybe some croutons on top, a little bit of bacon on top, maybe some green onion on top of that, maybe. Oh, I also got a Bear Creek creamy potato soup mix, which is always nice. Forgot I got one of those too. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry I can't read your names while I'm driving, but I do appreciate you joining me. Mile marker 193 on I-35 southbound here in Kansas. We are just about near Wellsville. So we got about an hour or 2.5 hours of driving left for today. Or P wheel loader without a bucket. Flagstaff to an RDO Equipment Company dealer, which is a John Deere dealer. They also do repairs and whatnot. So, like I said, we got an easy load. It is oversized. We are 14 foot tall, so 6 inches taller than what is standard legal. But we are not wide, we are not long, we are not heavy. So we have a bit of freedom in what we can do. We don't have to worry about permits, but we still have to be labeled. So like I said, we'll get this out there Tuesday morning, and from there we will see. Basically, at that point, you know, when I make my delivery, my manager needs to get me back to Atlanta. Because I need to be back in Atlanta by the 8th of September. I got, like I've said before, I got my appointment at the Cobb County Probate for my weapons carry permit. Get that done, which is something that's been put off for about 4 months because of the virus panic. Unnecessarily in my eyes, but whatever. And I got other business I got to take care of, where being in the truck would make it a little bit harder. Plus, I've not really had a chance to harass my sister for any real length of time in a couple of months. And I have some other financial things to attend to, and just financial security for the future to attend to. Little things like that got to be. I just want to be out of the truck, not only worrying about dealing with work. So I'm gonna take a couple days off to get that kind of stuff done, and just to kind of decompress as well. Ottawa, Lawrence. Now that road we just crossed, we were just on right there. We just went under there. I've come down that road many a time to get around tolls and other kind of stuff like that. So we are good to go. So the truck is just past 350,000 miles. Did that this morning. Which for a 2018 truck, doing oversized heavy haul is not too bad. Well, good afternoon and welcome to you. I'm sorry I can't read your name right now. I do not have the, I can't see it right now because I got to concentrate on driving. Watching people like this, you do not like using turn signals properly. And at the last minute uses it. Turn signal should be on at the very start of the on-ramp. 2, it should remain on until you are fully in the lane. Those are 2 of the rules that I always abide by when merging. And like my wife reiterated to me again this morning, after I saw a truck on I-80 this morning, about 100 miles on my drive this morning, there was a truck on the eastbound side of I-80 at mile marker 179, right at the on-ramp. The truck was flipped over on its passenger side and facing the wrong direction on the highway. That's the only vehicle that was involved in that accident. And it looks to me like the driver was not paying attention or was sleepy, either or, and drifted off the side of the road, caught the edge with his tire, overcorrected, and flipped the truck onto its side. And of course, as it's sliding down the highway, it spins around backwards and shut the whole highway down. Now, I'm on the phone talking with Stephanie, my wife, and the first words out of her mouth was, I hope that guy's family is okay. More worried about his wife and children or whatever. And said, you better be careful while you drive. And being the proper, dutiful husband that I am, I said, yes, dear, I will be. Because, one, the second most important reason, I don't want to be in the hospital myself. Number 2, the most important reason I don't want my wife finding out I'm in the hospital for something stupid that I did. And 3, I don't want to be in the. I don't want her put anybody else in the hospital. So, you know, that was not the thing I wanted to see first thing in the morning. Which is why I always harp on safety. Use your turn signal. Give enough distance to the truck. Properly merge. Maintain a consistent speed on the highway. Know where you're going. Don't wait till the last minute. You know, put the phone down. Pay attention to the highway. Everybody's a winner when you do those basic things. All right, so we got about 55 miles, 56 miles to our Pilot Flying J down here in Emporia, Kansas. Like I said, we're gonna get a gonna check our load, make sure our straps, our binders, and our chains are nice and tight. Make sure all of our flags and banners are doing good. Our tires are round. Our mud flaps are flappy. Our lights are blinky. And we'll be good. So we will make sure that our load is delivered legally and safely and with as much rapidity as we can muster, getting this to the receiver properly. That way everybody wins. The receiver wins, my company wins, I win, everybody is happy, happy, happy. Like I said, I'm making this because I was going to be making barbecue chicken with my wife. She doesn't like coleslaw. I do. I was going to make me a third of a head of cabbage worth of coleslaw. And since I had 2/3 left over, I was going to take another third, make some egg rolls with shrimp, cabbage, carrot, onion, a little bit of celery. Because I got egg roll wrappers, I was going to make those up, freeze some of them, cook some up immediately. And with the other third of cabbage, I thought, what could I do with that? Cabbage soup. But then I said, I've not had corned beef and cabbage for a good long while. And the last time my sister made it, when I had a little bit of home time, so I said, I'll give you a corned beef. I'll do corned beef and cabbage in the truck. So that's one of the reasons. Those are the reasons why I went to the grocery store there in Kearney. So I'll be doing that. So I got a 2-pound brisket with all the spices and everything else already in the bag. I just got to dump it in the Instapot. Potatoes, carrots, onion, cabbage, of course. Just plop all that in there. And I'll have one good meal with the cabbage. We'll have at least one good meal after that with the other vegetables. So we'll be thoroughly satisfied with that. Like I said, tonight it's the corn and chicken chowder or soup or stew, however you want to look at it. Sunday I'm gonna do my corned beef and cabbage. Well, actually, I'm gonna do 2 things. Three things. If you get right down to it. one, we're gonna make our our egg rolls. We'll get all those done, made up, some in the refrigerator, some in the freezer. 2, I'm gonna make my corned beef and cabbage. And 3, I'm gonna make up, I got a pound of hamburger in there. I also bought some tortillas, so I'm gonna make some hamburger filling, spiced up filling, beef filling for burritos. So I'm gonna have a few things prepared for the week. So the egg rolls, that's at least 6-7 meals right there. I can have egg rolls with. The burritos, I probably have 3 meals, maybe 4 of the burritos. 2 burritos each meal. Nice and big, thick, standard burrito type size. And 2 meals of the corned beef, so that'll last me all the way through the week. So that's kind of the agenda we got going on. The egg rolls will be kind of a snack thing, but I'll also pair that with like fried rice. A bowl of fried rice with 2 shrimp egg rolls. I think that'll be pretty good. Or maybe with a ramen, a couple egg rolls on the side. I mean, not traditional, go together, but we'll do it anyway. But we'll make it. I haven't had corned beef in a long while. I haven't made egg rolls. I've not made my own egg rolls almost 10 years. It's been almost 10 years since I made egg rolls myself from scratch. Besides making the wrappers. Well, if you watch if you go to the channel here, you'll see some of the live streams of cooking that I do. Also over on Facebook. If you go to Facebook, you go to Unapologetic Semi Kitchen. You will see some of the foods that I've cooked in the truck and other truck drivers make in the truck. I think the last thing I posted was fried rice, which me and my wife had last weekend. I make ramen from scratch, gyoza, ravioli from scratch, pasta from scratch, beef bourguignon I did a little while ago. Curry, chicken, ramen, you name it. If I can make it in the truck, I'll do it in the truck. My oven that I have on the truck easily can do a 5-pound chicken in it, easily. And I've done it on the live stream. I've made butter from heavy whipping cream, made butter in the truck. It's not difficult to do. I would have my ice cream maker on the truck, and I would make ice cream on the truck without hesitation. But I said, the corned beef, it's not my recipe. I mean, if I had the opportunity to, corn my own beef, I'd get the brisket I get the proper ingredients, the proper seasonings. I would give the 2 weeks that it properly takes to corn a beef, corn a brisket, and I would make it myself. I would make my own pastrami. I would make my own cheese. I would make my own ice cream, beef jerky, you know, succotash, you know, my own apple butter, my own jam, you know, my own. I would do it all myself. When me and my wife finally are able to buy our piece of land and build the house we want, I will be doing all that. You know? I will be going fishing and drying my own fish. I will be going hunting and raising of animals, my own eggs, my own chicken, beef, duck, pork. You know, I'll do all that myself if I can. A, it's healthier. B, it's closer to what God made for us. And C, it's a lot more enjoyable. I know what's in it. I know how the animals were raised. I know how the vegetables were grown. It's just a better way in my way of being. You're more, to me, I'm more human when I do that. I mean, I can go out to a restaurant and get some barbecue or a cheeseburger or, you know, fish or curry or, you know, like I said, anything, anywhere from anybody. But the problem I always have with that is, one, somebody else is doing it. Two, it's what they think is the best way to do it. Three, I have no control over it. Four, I don't know what all is in it. Five, I have to wait for somebody else to do it. And six, it's more expensive than what I can do at home. I mean, I like Kerrygold Irish butter. That's the butter I buy first and foremost. Now, when I buy a single, I think it's 8 ounces of butter, I'm paying butter. Okay, yeah, that's all right. But if I spend $4 or $4.50 for a quart of heavy whipping cream, make the butter myself, I control the flavor of the butter because I can add the amount of salt that I want to it, or herbs, or anything else I want to it. I wind up with more butter, and I wind up with buttermilk as well. So for roughly the same price, I'm getting 2 products, but I know what's going on with it. It just makes me feel better about that. I make the butter the exact consistency that I want it to be. I make it with the amount of salt I want, or the amount of thyme, or sage, or whatever herb that I want in butter, I can put in there with it. And as much as I like the Kerrygold Irish butter, I like doing it myself. And that's probably the bigger part of it. I did it myself. I mean, making your own butter is not a hard thing. Either you have a Tupperware container that seals really well, you pour your heavy whipping cream in, and you shake it till it congeals. You mash out, you take it out, you put it in a bowl, you mash out the extra liquid, the extra buttermilk, you add the salt you want, you put it into a container, and you put it in the refrigerator. Simple as that. And plus, if I want to make buttermilk biscuits or buttermilk, pancakes, or I want to make fried chicken and soak it into buttermilk, Okay, it's right there. Like I said, I just enjoy doing it myself. Pardon me. But like I said, it's not anything other than, it's not that I'm distrusting what other people do when they cook food. Is I have my particular taste, my opinion, my way of doing things, and I have the luxury to not have to rely on those other people to do it. I don't have, a kitchen on my truck for no reason. When I want fresh pasta, I break out that pasta machine and I put the ingredients. Granted, I'm not kneading it by hand. I don't have the room to do that properly by hand. And I'm just going to say, Mrs. Semino, you're up in heaven. I apologize, but I'm under constraint here with space. But like I said, I am very, very fortunate that I have learned how to cook. I like to cook. I enjoy cooking almost more than anything else. I like riding bicycles. I like gardening. I like carpentry. I like reading. I enjoy truck driving, but I like cooking my own food. So when I stop at the end of the day, I will cook a meal 99% of the time. Granted, there are times where I'm not going to cook a lot. The last couple of days, I had a salad for dinner. That was all. I had last night, the only thing I had was 2 chicken thighs that I had been marinating in soy sauce, garlic, and black pepper. I've been marinating those for about 3.5 days, 4 days. So that's all I had for dinner last night. And up until about 1 p.m., I had nothing to eat, nothing except water, and like 1 ounce of cashews. And like I said, I got this full rack of ribs from the Price Chopper there in Kearney, Missouri. Not great, but not too bad otherwise. Other than that, not too bad. We're enjoying the day's drive. It is basically the exact way I just came out a couple days ago. So basically Wednesday, I was going northbound here Wednesday afternoon out to Missouri. So Tuesday, I passed through Flagstaff, on my way to Tucumcari, New Mexico. Then came up US 54, US 50, right past Emporia, and then turned north, going up to out to near St. Louis. And now we're going the opposite way back. But we're not going all the way back out to California. We're only in the Flagstaff. Emporia, 29 miles. Our truck stop is 32 miles down the road, so we're going to be on the west side of Emporia. Or southwest, something like that. But being as we're going to be ending up delivering this in Flagstaff, the most likely thing, I think about 65–70% chance, we're going to be going down to Phoenix, pick up a load down there. Then about 30–35% chance well, let's wait. About 20 to 25% chance we'll go to Albuquerque, and the rest of that percentage, 1 to 10% chance, we'll pick up somewhere else within like a 300-mile radius. Who knows where that could be, but that's the kind of thing I'm thinking about. And if we pick up in Phoenix, I say it's about 50-50 chance I go to Washington State. And I think the other 50% is going to be into California again. I don't think I'll get a load going anywhere else besides those two places if I pick up in Phoenix. If I pick up in Albuquerque, I think it's a pretty good chance, you know, an even chance of almost anywhere in the country. But you know, we will see. But a boring ride in Kansas today, no matter what. Like I said, we got loaded yesterday, left out of there around just about 3 o'clock or so. We left out of there. We got about 10 miles down the road to Walcott. I got a shower. I got the trash thrown out. I got a little bit of cleaning done. Changed sheets on the bed. Had a good night's sleep. Well, I got rested fairly well, but I didn't sleep too hot. I woke up like 6 or 7 times last night. I really wanted to be up at 4 a.m., but I just did not feel rested because I woke up so many times. So I slept in till about 6 a.m. Luckily, I caught my wife when she just finished working out at the gym. And Stephanie, I am so proud of you for sticking with it. No matter how sore you got. Love you, baby. You're a champ. Like me, she is sticking with her diet and exercise routine. So we are doing that kind of together. And she's probably doing better than I am. Being a lazy truck driver sitting on my butt, you know, all day, every day. I don't get the exercise that I need. So I got to step up my game. She's kind of putting me to shame for that one. But like I said, I caught her when she just finished at the gym. So, you know, We had about 2 hours this morning talking to each other, which was nice. It's never enough. And when I get done, be calling her later on. We're gonna have lots of time on the phone. Then we'll switch over to doing our video date. We'll do that for a couple hours. And we'll enjoy the time as we can have, the way we can have together, given the distance. Which that truly is one of the best times of the week when we can do that. I always look forward to that. I look forward to the phone call every morning and every night. I won't do without that. That's kind of a mandatory thing every day. 6, 7, 8 hours a day talking with her. That's kind of mandatory. But dinner with her while I'm on the road, that's another mandatory thing. We have to do that. All right, so like I said, we're heading out to Flagstaff, Arizona. We're delivering on Tuesday. We are making our way down to Monday. We'll get to Gallup, New Mexico. Tuesday we'll make our delivery, and then we'll see what kind of we get after that. I don't know yet, so we'll have to. We'll just have to wait. Let's get away from this guy here on the shoulder here. There we go. So I just want to say thank you for joining me. I do appreciate it. Everybody who stopped in, thank you. Unfortunately, I got a 24-hour ban from Facebook because I posted something they didn't find was politically correct, which, not surprising, it took them this long to do that to me, but whatever. Posting a picture of how long it took to make a vaccine for all these various diseases over time, and all of them taking 17 years, 25, 40, 100, but COVID-19, the SARS-CoV-2 virus, they did in 6 months. Yeah, but apparently that offended somebody, so I got a 24-hour ban from Facebook. Which, it just goes to prove you can spread any kind of lie you want, as long as it's their kind of lie, but you can't spread the truth if they don't like it. But whatever. So sometime late tonight I'll be back on Facebook and see if I can hawk somebody else off for violating community standards, which I guess the truth is not a standard of the community. Honesty, being morally justifiable and correct, apparently is not a standard. Being a liar, I guess that's Facebook's standard. I'm not going to do that. I may not be a perfect man, but I guess I'm better than some of these people out there. Alright, so like I said, thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate you coming in. To everybody who came in late, go to this trucker, go to Unapologetic Semi-Kitchen Facebook group. You'll see the kind of food that I cook on the truck, and other fellow truck drivers make. Everybody's welcome as long as it's food related. Feel free to join and participate. Show us what you cook. Because being on the road, we're always looking for something new and doing different. Because we don't want the same thing all the time. And then if you see the picture of the Muppet Beaker, that avatar for Robert Simmons is my Facebook page. Feel free to join in. I appreciate it. And come in once in a while when I do the live streams for driving and for cooking, whenever I can do those again. And we will go from there. Like I said, until then, stay safe. Have a good day. God bless. Talk to y'all later.